What's good, collective? It is your girl Aqua May, and I'm here for an ancestor message. We are going to see what pops out, what comes in, take what resonates. One of your ancestors may be here to let you know something. All right. But yeah, receive it if it's meant for you. Okay. If it came up on your timeline, I guarantee there's a message in here for you. Okay. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Let me know how this message resonates for you if you choose to, okay? But let's get tapped into this message. Ancestors, guardians, and guides, thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for our higher selves being in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. Okay, so let's get a message from the ancestors. What is going on with the collective? What is the message you want to deliver to the collective at this time? Through me, for them, for us, for we. Okay? Let's see. All right. First card we have is Embrace Your Inner Gypsy. Okay. And it says freedom, fun, and music. Gypsies, if you ever heard about gypsies, read about them, or anything like that, they're very much a free loving people. They have a unique way that they live, right? They have a lot of traditions that they hold on to, and they have a lot of music that they deal with. Like if you think of snake charmers, I believe, I could be wrong, but that's what it's giving me. But being able to work the energy, they want you to work the energy with your movements, with your actions. Okay, with your you need to be more free, no restrictions. Okay, you don't care who's watching. You're gonna have fun regardless. You're gonna do it your best regardless, right? You're gonna do the job regardless. Okay, so also something here about music where you're grabbing attention from other people. Okay, there could be a frequency, a tune that you're catching. You're starting to learn it. You're starting to move with it. You're starting to feel more free and more understanding of how this energy moves through you, what you're supposed to do with it. So they are here with you. Some of you may have gypsy ancestors. I don't know. Or some of you just may have had ancestors that were very spiritual in nature. They used the earth, they used their body, they used everything in order to manifest, to conjure up. That's the word I'm hearing, to conjure up, right? Because you think about those when you dance, right? You are moving the energy. The frequency is doing something. You may not necessarily see it, but you can feel it, right? If there's somebody at a party and nobody's dancing, all it takes is one person to get up and dance, and it starts to change the frequency in the room. Before you know it, everybody's on the floor dancing, right? As long as the music is at the right tune. Okay, move your body is at the bottom. Wow. Okay, so they definitely want you to get moving, more exercise, more movement, stretching. Okay, it says dance, breathe, and flow. So don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to feel the rhythm, however it feels right to you. There's no right rhythm here. Okay, with this inner gypsy, because it's your inner energy. It's your true self, right? It's what you're identifying with and what you're moving with. Okay? So the flow in which you're moving, right? What are we moving with? Let me get one more card here from this deck. From the ancestors, please. Thank you. Treat your body well. Okay, your inner gypsy. This is like, I'm seeing like she's stretching, right? She's moving around the energy. You may have some tightness within you, all right? They want you to, your ancestors are telling you there's blockages in certain areas of your body, and dancing, movement, frequency, sounds will help you, right? Freeing up uh, energetic blocks, right? Certain things that are happening in your physical world are because of energies that you have held within you, that you have trapped in certain joints, and you have within your head, and you have within your feet. Okay, even if you have something here, I'm getting the energy of the heart. It says exercise, meditate, and massage. Okay, exercising is movement, meditating is stillness, but you take your consciousness, you take your subconsciousness somewhere, right? You're able to move within yourself with meditation. It's not an outward movement, it's an inward movement. And then you have massage, that's also movement, moving up the energy, softening the tissues. A chiropractor might be necessary, right? Getting yourself aligned. going to the doctor, drinking a detox drink. But definitely like clearing out your body. Dancing is going to be one thing that helps you to put you in a higher spirit, right? So you can be more receptive. You can be more in a clear state of mind. All right. This could also be talking to somebody here who does party a lot, somebody who does a lot of active work. All right. And you need to make sure that you're treating your body so that you can continue what it is that you're doing. Okay. So that you continue your journey, taking care of yourself, taking time out for yourself, but also living life to the fullest here, right? Because this is what they want you to do. They want you to be very open and expressive, right? But you see how she is. She's kind of tied up. She's like showing that she needs to relax. She needs to release. Okay. So we're doing releasing work at this time. The ancestors are requiring that we do releasing work to empty out the vessel properly. Crying also is another way. I don't know. But we're not in a sad energy. I don't get a sad energy here. I'm sorry. I don't get a sad energy though. I get a very happy energy. I get a very like I want to be better. I want to do better for myself, for my community, right? Somebody may be putting on some type of performance here. Going to a performance of sorts. Something that may inspire you. Okay. Ooh, we have Enigma. So you're waking up. This is the card of the unknown. Literally, it says the unknown, right? Enigma means it's like the unexpected. You don't know what's going to happen, but you're trusting the process, right? You're going through the initiation here or something to that effect. Number 44 is important. Okay. This unknown energy here, when you're dancing, when you're moving, when you're in a very free sense of yourself, then anything is possible here. Okay. You may not know what's going to happen by making certain moves, right? If you try it this way, you don't know what's going to happen. So just move, just do it and see, right? If it doesn't feel right, then it doesn't feel right. Maybe you need a little more time. You need a little more practice. You may not get something right away, but don't give up on it either. All right? This is something here that is a part of you opening up, right? Being more expansive here to then more open and expansive to than where your circle currently is. Okay, it's like worlds within worlds type of energy here. Number 44 is important. It's a very powerful number. Okay, it resonates like on the frequency of I'm hearing the word rebirth, but it's not really a rebirth, right? But it's like that in between phase where the old is no longer, but the new has not yet formed. Okay, so just enigma energy, the unknown. Play with it. Play with the unknown energy. It doesn't have to feel. You don't have to get it even the first time either. But if you're gonna know, right, when something does not feel right, because there are times when we go through things that this enigma energy is giving me. We go through things. We don't maybe look at the whole picture, like why something happened the way it did, or why it's happening maybe opposite of what you wanted or something like that. It's like looking at the whole picture and being able to see your way through it. I don't know if that makes complete sense, but that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm getting. We have the strength test. So you're testing your limits here. Very powerful energy with this chiefess. She's beautiful. She has her inner power exuding out of her with that lion there. She's very fruitful though. Like she's going after what she wants. She's holding a world in her hand. So whatever she wants, she's capable of creating it, going after that type of energy. Okay, but this treat your body well. You got to be able to withstand, right? You have to be able to be persistent and be consistent. All right. If you're not taking care of your body, of your mind, of your soul, everything, then how are you going to keep up, right? And both of these cards equal the number 8. It goes to synchronicity. 844 could be a angel number you should look up. Okay. It's a message in there. Or 448. Treat your body well. You're being tested at this time. This is not going to be, um, you're being tested here, right? How much you really want something, or how much you can really withstand something or do something here. Okay. You may be wanting to make a stance at this time, position yourself a different way to get something better, like to get something, be able to actually obtain it. Excuse me. Let me drink some water. All right. I like this energy because the ancestors are just letting us know we got to build up our strength, right? I'm seeing this energy of like resistance, but it being to test your strength, to test how far you can go. Okay. So you're going to put yourself up against something, right? Or there may be a challenge or something you're facing at this time that you're faced up against, and you have to, it's giving you resistance, but you have to be able to get past that, even that resistance, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm hearing the show must go on. Okay. So they not telling you to take breaks. They telling you right now is you being tested on your abilities, how much you really want something. So how prepared are you? When it's your time to shine, when it's your time to, for the doors to open up for you, for the curtains to open, are you well prepared? Okay, so something here about practicing as well. Okay, in the in-between time, you're going to be practicing. You have the first house, arrival, and then you have Neptune vision. So your vision is coming to life here. All right. You're definitely seeing something through. Something here is definitely coming to life. Neptune with the first house is like, as you see it, you want to plan it. Like you have a very clear vision here, and wanting to go after it. This is something here about, you can have like Pisces in your first house or something, or whatever. You can have Aries in your first house. So Pisces and Aries energy, I feel like they're working in a unusual fashion that on a normal basis wouldn't work, but right now it is. Right? And then when I say that, I feel like sometimes we don't have a vision to start anything, but now there's a vision here to start something. You have purpose, and now you have to go after that purpose. You have to get that started. You have to something here also about your identity, making like who you set out to be, right? I feel like somebody wants to be seen as strong, well known, right? They want to be visible, but it's also seeing that in yourself, right? So it's like external, but also internal, if that makes sense. All right. Ancestors, let's get some clarity here for the collective. Let's get this going. I like it because when they come to talk to us, you never know what they need to say. So you just gotta listen. All right. And I feel like right now they're getting on us. They're not. This is not actually. Like I'm seeing a mother, an energy of a mother, or whatever. It could be a father. I don't care. But I'm seeing a mother who is like waking up their child in the morning because they have something important to do. Right? And the child is like, oh my God, all right, give me 5 more minutes, give me 5 more minutes. And the mother's like, let's go, let's do this. No, we got to get up now, we got to do this. Like, that's how I see this type of energy. You thinking you're not ready, and you are. And then your ancestors are here to show you, hello, get up. Yep. 10 of swords, no more waiting. 10 of knives, no more waiting. You may have felt like some type of embarrassment or something here where you just didn't want to show up. You didn't want to be seen, right? Or you didn't think you would be seen or something like here, right? Like that. But that idea is being diminished, is being put out. Okay, you may have recently or will be soon deciding to leave some type of group environment here, all right, and go your own way. Something that's more freeing for you, something where you can express yourself how you want to, doing things your own way, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. That is actually what they need from you with this, yeah, this 10 of swords, all right? Definitely freeing yourself, changing. You're changing. You change your mind here. You have the Fool. Yeah, your new direction, your fresh start here. Okay. With this Ten of Knives, so you're over. Something is over and done with. Okay. The cycle is done. It's completed. The Fool card is here to let you know that all that could be done is done, and it's time to move forward. Literally, that's what they said. It's time to move forward. Like the ancestors are telling you right now with this Fool energy. Um, this is an opportunity for you to end a cycle. Like, just end it. Call it quits. Let it be what it is. Do what it is that you want to do. What is holding you back here? All right. Literally, he has wings on his back because he knows he has the guidance of his ancestors, guardians, and guides. His God, right? The Fool energy, the higher self is definitely connected here. Okay, because you're listening to yourself. All right, you're listening to yourself with this Fool card. You're listening to your intuition, to your higher self. You're listening to the ancestors, the messages that they're sending you. All right. There's some cycles here that you were supposed to leave out of, but for whatever reason you may not have known. The Devil, yeah, and the Ace of Wands. Something here is blocked. It's blocked. It's like, oh, I'm seeing no growth or something here, or there's stagnation. It's the Devil with the Ace of Wands. That's very like, the more that you stay in a certain cycle and you stay in a certain situation, this attachment energy is the more you're gonna have to endure it, right? So the Fool with the Devil, this is like going against some type of false authority. That's what I see. Going against some type of false authority that you have in your life. This doesn't even have to be a person. This should just be like you telling yourself, oh, I'm not capable. I'm not supposed to. This is just the way life is supposed to be. When in reality, it's not, right? It's like almost like you're having those thoughts, those conversations with yourself, but you're supposed to be having it in a different way. Okay? The Five of Coins, the enigma here energy with the Five of Coins is because somebody feels they don't, they're afraid of that unknown. The Five of Coins means leaving things behind or not having certain things, or the Tower with this unknown energy. They're like literally breaking you out of some sort of cycle. They've shown you how bad things could be, right? So it's almost like you have to wake up to that fact. If you only think about it, right, then it's not reality. It's not true. The Tower with the Five of Coins is like everything just falls down here. You don't know where to turn next. You don't know what to do next. But in reality, it's because of I'm hearing pressure, like something type of pressure was built up. So something needed to pop, it needed to burst, it needed to have some sort of collapse. It wasn't sustainable at all. Okay, it was not sustainable. Something was holding it together. That something was you. The moment that you decide to be the Tower in a situation, all right, this is not the Tower happening to you. I feel like this could also be the Tower happening because of what you're doing, the actions that you're taking, the things that you're saying, you putting your vision into focus, right? You seeing what it is that you don't have. You're seeing what it is that you want, that you deserve, that have your mindset on. And how you're going to get there. And the only way to get there is to do opposite of what you're doing now, because you've already seen the low side. You've already seen the end that necessarily doesn't look good. You may be they're showing me like you stepping into a situation that you were you disassociated from, but it's like you click into it in that moment when you walk into this environment and you really don't like how it feels, and instead of going back to disassociating, you make a change, you make a plan, you take some sort of action. Okay. Clarify this chiefess with the strength tested. There's something here that could be coming back around again that you thought you put an end to, that you thought you walked away from, right? But you didn't really tie off you didn't cut the cord completely. You didn't tie off the loose end. You didn't do something in a certain way. So pay attention to that, how it can kind of come back here. All right. And then this is where maybe now you realize the step that you missed that you take, right? That you can take now to officially end something. The Six of Coins. The Six of Coins. That's about your money. All right. The Daughter of Baskets. I feel like whatever it is that you're doing here with the Six of Coins, and you are putting yourself back in a state of being ready to win. Okay. You may be also I'm seeing like be careful with your hair at this time, right? Going to a salon that you never been to, because that can they can mess up your hair or something like that. Or um, the Six of Coins with this Daughter of Baskets, the Page of Cups, is something here, but like this is like little things here though, right? This is not really. These are the like little. I'm getting like small exchanges, kind words, small exchanges. All right, I feel like you're gonna find better here. You go from the Five of Coins immediately to the Six of Coins, and the Six of Coins is very abundant. Okay, so it's very giving. If you do your research, if you do what you got to do, you get what you're supposed to get back in return without and sometimes it's even better than expected here, okay? But if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you don't do, I'm hearing the word research, you don't pay attention, you kind of just go with the first thing you see, you just don't, having a plan, having something, right? And ending up on the other side of that feeling really good. Okay, you have Temperance here with this vision. This vision has taken time. All right, it didn't come overnight. Maybe it did come overnight, but this is about alchemizing this vision into light, right? Into something that you can cook up. I'm hearing Six of Baskets here, getting back to your true self. This could have been something you wanted to do as a child or that you've been thinking about from a child. Okay, this is something about also clearing up childhood fears. Okay, you're rebalancing yourself, re-alchemizing, relearning here. Okay, with the Six of Baskets and Temperance. Ooh. First house of the arrival, you have the Magician, which is the first card. Well, it's the number one card. In the first card is a Fool in the tarot deck, right? But the card number is 1. So it being the first house, with the Magician, it's like anything is up to you, right? Once you realize the power in something, I feel like that's when you feel real good about doing it, right? Something here maybe sparks your it sparks something within you. Let me get another card here for this Magician. Thank you. We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's like running with it, going with it here, the Magician, right? And the Eight of Wands is beautiful energy. Okay, something here about balloons. You could be on the beach. Using all of your elements here. All right, air, water, fire, earth, all of them. And that's getting you, right? Not missing a step with the Magician and the Temperance card. There's something here about not missing steps, not missing a beat, not getting lazy either. You have to be something here about targeting the Father of Coins. I love this in the Ancestor reading because when you read the description of this card, it talks about the ancestors in the background and the legacy that this person is upholding and that they're, developing. It's not only upholding. It could be also developing something new, right? That your ancestors are proud of you for. They weren't able to do it, but you're doing it, right? Or this is just whatever. It's good energy, though, okay? Very good energy. So, I'm going to get a last message here. I didn't take out my other cards I wanted to use. Let's get, we have publicity and risk that came out together. Publicity. I couldn't say that word, okay? So, stepping out, being seen, being more open, being more free here. This is actually something here that you may see as risky, but it's not, right? It's you following the plan, is you being seen for what it is you're meant to be seen for and known for, right? But this risk energy, I feel like, organize. If you organize, you won't need to think of it as a risk. All right? You doing something that's going to change your world, change your life. If you organize yourself properly, you will get exactly what it is. You will get to the place you're trying to get to. Okay, so those risks aren't undoable. All right. If you could look at it beforehand, if you could plan ahead of time, then you're good. All right. A business plan. I'm hearing birth. Yeah. Come on now. We got Leo, we got Aries, and we got Capricorn. We got Cancer here with birth. So something is definitely coming to life. Okay. This Venus energy here, the moon energy is also coming through. All right. A baby could be being born soon, which is lovely. Appreciation. Okay. They are happy. So you're some type of spotlight, some type of notoriety is coming your way. Some type of recognition is coming your way. Some type of new version of you is coming out to the surface for everyone to see, for even you to feel. It might shock yourself, right? You went through some type of birthing pain and you made it, right? The birthing process is completed. So they're happy you took this risk with this appreciation card. They're very happy that you took this risk. All right, you're going to be happy that you took this risk. It's more Leo energy, so being in the spotlight increases your money. All right, your kind heart, I'm hearing. You're able to produce something. You're able, sun and moon energy, okay? That you're able to create something here. This card came out today, in today's energy that I pulled, which was assertion. Aries energy again. So you have Aries and Leo. A lot of fire energy is prevalent at this time. Okay, so to be, in order for something to work, you have to have organization with assertion, right? You have to have a strategy, a plan. It won't work without some type of input from you. It can't just all fall into your lap. It can't all just, right? You have to plan. Idealism, Aquarius energy is here. So the way how you're thinking about things are changing. You're getting a lot of new perspectives. All right, you're starting to open up your mind and, right, expanding your family, thinking about maybe how you want to grow something, how you want something to be. I'm hearing the word curation. You're curating something. Okay, indecision is here with Libra. Libras are always indecisive. And even when they do decide, they still second guess. Okay, but authority. Again, you got to be confident here. All right, you have some type of spiritual authority. Your ancestors are letting you know it's okay to move forward. You have Capricorn here twice. Okay, that's your money. That's your 10th house here of how you gain success. Okay, and how you gain success is by stepping out on what you're used to, stepping out and not being afraid to be seen as a failure, right? Not being afraid to be the first one to do something. Not being afraid to have a strange idea. Not being afraid to be the only one that's going to want to do it, that's going to do it. That, I love this. I love it, I love it, I love it. So collective, this is the message from the ancestors. I hope that it resonated for you. Please hit the like button and subscribe. They want me to pull one last card. Okay, so if you make it here, Pisces energy. I did say that energy was here at some point, Neptune. Pisces energy is here. Okay, so they want you to explore from top to bottom because you have your 6th house with Pisces, being more exploratory of your structures, of yourself, and how you can focus, how you can be more expansive, how you can grow, right? Okay, this is the message. I hope it resonates. I'll talk to you later. Deuces. Bye. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.